Hey everyone, welcome to Trails Beyond the Horizon. For today's stream, we are finally at the beginning of Act 3. We are finally at the point where we left Act 2 behind, and it's glorious. What is less glorious is just, you know, oh, that's the opening sequence. Well, I don't need to see that right now. Well, click out of that. No, I do not want to. No. Restart it? No. Okay, there we go. That fixes the problem. Also, it seems like Stream Chat is once again not working. Why? Don't ask me. It just keeps breaking for some reason. No idea why. Hey! Hello, Bellokun Gaming. How are you doing today? Welcome to the Stream Chat. Oh, will become a fan on yes, well. You weren't there yet, right? I don't think you were there last stream. Like the stream, I streamed for a while and then I streamed another. But yeah, we finished Act 2 last time. We got the resolution of the build-up with Agnes in the way I roughly expected it to happen. I'm once again going to try to read chat as often as I can. Unfortunately, the stream messages are once again not showing up in the stream overlay, so I turn it off again. So, that is unfortunate. Regardless, we now have the choice between Ven Route 4 and Kevin Route 2. I am going to play in order again, so that means I'm playing Ven Route 4 first. I think I missed a stream. Yeah, you missed the last stream, the evening stream, which finished the Agnes the little chapter we had with Agnes. It was really sweet. It was also kind of sad, but you know, it was what you would expect to happen. If you want to know what happened there, there's a 5-hour stream that happened last Wednesday, sorry. But now, today, I'm gonna play the game for an hour or 3, and we're gonna play Ven Route 4, so let's see how that unfolds. Countdown to Destiny. July 11th at 7:40 AM. What lurks below? Ven Route 4. Oh, we're doing this again when everyone is talking when we hear nothing of it. Great. Makes sense. In that case, you were lucky that you missed last stream then. You have that to look forward to, and the solution to that. It's probably gonna come up again, but not anytime soon, probably. Birdie! Hey, it's the crew. And Ren and Ayas are here. Hey Artemis crew, how are you doing? More Ren screen time and more Ren playable character screen time is always good. I am pretty sure it will be revisited again, but it came to a satisfying stopping point where I think that was
You guys are
basically...
really good friends, huh?
It was basically the only way it could have ended, basically. But it is still kind of sad.
They even came to see you off so early in the morning. Oh, they just dropped by on the way to their meeting. They're going to plan their field trip to Longlai. Julian's only helping out because his study abroad program is coming to an end.
He's from the Empire, isn't he? I heard he was in Toa's class.
I believe he was in Instructor Schwarzer's class, actually. Rumors say he's quite skilled in Imperial swordsmanship, too.
I gave him a hand with the sword dance for the festival. Kid's got a good core, and his strength wasn't bad either. Not that he can hold a candle to me, of course.
Always looking down on people. You know, their swordsmanship is different from that of the East, right?
Come on, if you've got something to say, just say it.
Whatever do you mean? Just so you know, she didn't tell me anything about what went on last night. Whatever happened between you two, at the very least, she seems to have enjoyed herself.
Is that right?
Say, Van, don't tell me the reason she went out in her school uniform was because you like that sort of thing.
Oh dear God.
Give me a break. We were patrolling the town while we were out too, you know. Besides, she said it was because the rest of her clothes were in the wash.
Oh. And nobody stopped to ask why you were running around at night with a high schooler?
That might have happened. What about it?
I'm on my way. Dad. Mom. Grandmother.
Well, I think we have your answer there, right? They kind of revisited it just now. But not very clearly. We have more... I think this is not the end of this. It will not be. Alright, let's go over this again. Right now, we're headed to Inkervale. I still don't know how to pronounce that. In a regional town, it's a regional town, right smack at the midpoint between the capital, Ration, and Messeldam. The population somewhere around 120,000, not too big, not too small, and lots of big companies from the city have branches there. Things have gotten more modern, but they kept that rustic medieval style. Plenty of tourists stop by on their way through. How should I put it? It's like the perfect little town. That is my hometown you're talking about, you know that, right? Not that you missed the mark in any way. There's also a service area and a depot on the outskirts. And the town has even got a hospital which brings people in from all around. It must have been a lovely place to grow up then. It has been it has been as one of the top 10 places people want to live in the Republic. If I recall, it was due to the comfort, convenience and easy access to the capital that it's become so popular. No kidding. Being in 2 hours from the capital sure would be nice. But all that is also what makes the place trouble. You're right. They're used to outsiders and wouldn't necessarily take note of any visitors. It's true. I bet it would be a lot easier to infiltrate than other places. Whether for X those masked people or those who have disappeared. It'd be easy for them to take off their masks and pretend they're just traveling through on stopping on business trip. I mean, the town's nice, it's not that nice. They've been the latest horrible networks too, because of the hospital and the point, guys. Well, we'll want to make sure nothing's lying in wait for us as soon as we arrive. I can help with that. There's something else I'm hoping to look into as well. Yesterday's puzzle stuff. Yes, it seems like something's happened between the CID and Force. We found something below the observatory, and it's since been cordoned off by the authorities. Okay, yeah. Essie has been saying she can't get in touch with Gran, so she's pretty worried. Yeah, she's probably on the run. Ketra? Are you sure you're okay coming all this way with us, I mean? I am, after all, I'm also a member of Arbit Solutions. You can't let those masked people just get away with it. Besides, Townsend is looking into it. He'll let me know what he discovers. I see. Just let us know if anything comes up, alright? Who knows, we might even be able to get an idea next time we're in the garden. I'd be lying if I'm relying on you then. Wouldn't it be better if you just explained what's going on to the others? Nah, forget about it. Everyone's got their own crap going on. If you overshare, then they'll feel pressure to return to favor. You're right, I admit it. It is vexing. Perhaps now is the time for everyone to lay their cards on the table. Yes, I'm sure we'll be able to talk things through with them. After all, it is Nadia, Svin, Lapis, and Miss Toa we're talking about. You're totally right, not to mention Fee and Altina. It's impossible to expect Kevin to open up, but perhaps Celise or Leon or even...
Hold up, this could be my mom.
Hello, Judith. Are you and your friends already on the way? When do you expect to arrive?
Soon?
We just passed the first service station, so it should still be another hour and a half or so. Have you had any luck with Grammy?
No, unfortunately. I haven't been able to get in contact, so I'm checking all of her usual haunts.
She's always making us worry.
Anyway, we have rooms prepared for everyone, and I can make up an early lunch if you need. I put out the word about an incoming Spriggan, too. If anything comes up, we'll know.
We're in your debt. See you when we get there.
I'll be waiting. Just make sure to drive safe. Later, then.
Damn! That's one hot mama, Aaron. Is she thinking about getting remarried or dating anyone? I tried to get her to think about it, but hey, that's my mom you're talking about, Aaron. You must be worried that you can't reach Dominique. I've been having the same trouble with Gran, though. I might be overthinking things. I'm sure you aren't, Petra. That's the problem. Is that her mom? Yeah, that is indeed her mom. For Dominique, it could be as simple as her out of the country at the moment. Don't let it worry you too much. You're right, it wouldn't be the first time she made this threat and then turned up somewhere unexpected. Once we worried she had an accident when she took the yacht out. Turns out, she was just soaking up the sun on some southern island. It sounds like Dominique's got even better survival skills than Eager's. Shall I add her to the list along with Professor Hamilton? I'll try and find information on their whereabouts. Also, new location, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we've been in Anchorville. Also, apparently this area has a hell to load in the game because normally it loads every grass asset separately, which is absolutely ridiculous. But also kind of funny. They had to actually they actually had to recode it for the PC port so that if you had it on the highest settings that it wouldn't absolutely annihilate the frame rate. That is kind of funny. Anchorville. Also a cool new location.
This is my first time ever actually stopping here. What a beautiful town.
The river cuts right through the middle, and the town feels completely different depending on which side you're on.
So, I don't know about the Switch 2 version, right? But I know about the Switch version. Apparently, like, the people that made the PC port for Daybreak, for the Daybreak games and Horizon and NIS and stuff, also made the Switch 1 version of Horizon, which, as a result, this game actually runs better than Daybreak 1 and 2, which is kind of funny. They are still not happy with the concessions they had to make, unfortunately. A lot of things had to be low resolution. But it still runs. But apparently, like, when they first got the game to work at all on the Switch 1, the game ran at 5 FPS, which is bad. Is what that is. Very bad. It's just kind of baffling. Yeah, Switch 2 I don't know about. I have tried a little bit of the Switch 1 port, but you know, why would I? I have my PC version. PC version runs great. Regardless, let's continue.
This side seems to be an older part of town, while the other seems much newer. Despite that, the cathedral seems to be over there.
The Anchorville Cathedral is said to have nearly 300 years of history.
What's that tall building back there? Doesn't look old to me.
Oh, that's the town hall. They built it like 70 years ago or something. Boy, it's sure nice being back home in my perfect little town.
So it's fine if you say it, huh?
Is something wrong, Risa?
Not every day we catch you daydreaming.
Sorry. I'm afraid I've simply been entranced. It really is a wonderful little town. Truly.
You think? Ah, makes me happy hearing you say it. All right, we're not far, so let's go drop off our luggage.
At your family home, you mean?
Doesn't your family run some cheeky little restaurant here?
Ugh, you're the cheeky one. Just follow me.
La Nuit des Chats Noirs, huh? It's clear this place has been taken good care of through multiple generations.
That cat on the sign is so cute!
As a fellow cat, I approve.
Grammy designed it, actually. She's always been pretty good at art.
Wow. Is there nothing she can't do?
It's so nice.
Ain't bad.
The food and drinks are all top-notch, and the place sometimes hosts live performances like music, plays, and so on. It's a local favorite.
I've heard a lot about it, but never actually stepped
The
foot
Black Cat
inside.
Cafe.
Welcome! Oh, you're quite a large party, aren't you?
Who would that be?
I
don't
think we
know.
can still accommodate you if you're here for breakfast. Or perhaps you'd like an early lunch. Either one should be fine.
Actually, we're...
Are you Shannon, then? Mom did tell me she hired a new girl.
Huh? Wait, Judith? You came home?
Why, if it isn't little Judy? Haven't seen you since the end of the year.
Little
You back
Judy.
for good?
That is funny.
Good to see you again, everyone.
Boy, there's sure a lot of you. Is that gentleman there your boyfriend? Your husband?
Oh,
No.
Poor Dominique's been waiting so long for this day. Soon
Oh,
we'll hear
God.
the pitter-patter of the next
No.
generation of Chat Noir owners.
Don't be ridiculous. He's not my boyfriend, just a friend who's been helping me out.
These people sure seem pretty close-knit.
Yeah, I can tell the customers really love Judith.
Do you think they're all long-time regulars?
Come on, everyone. It's too early for so much fuss.
Hi, Dominique.
Miss Chloe!
Oh, Chloe,
You
sorry.
should have said
Dominique was
something
the girl.
earlier
Yeah,
if you
right.
were here,
Sorry,
Mom.
yeah.
I was checking inventory in the back. You're a professional, aren't you? Relax. Welcome to La Nuit des Chat Noirs. If you'll follow me, I can show you to your rooms. I'll leave this place to you.
Wow, it's actually just a
Yes,
Black Cat
ma'am.
Cafe. That is funny. That's really funny.
Huh?
Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't make that connection, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Please do something with that, Falcom. This is actually very interesting. It also explains why she dozed off earlier. Yeah, they look basically the same. Like, her hair color is slightly darker blue, but like that's it. Do something with this, please. Oh my god, we finally get Reset storytelling. Because she kinda just showed up in Daybreak 1. There wasn't much to her, she just like existed and we knew she was a part robot. Or like for the most part robot. But now we have this girl and she's like the same exact. Okay, so I am not good at recognizing faces, but that connection I should have made. Wow. But this makes me very interested. That is really cool. We don't use the rooms up here. On the second floor very often. Feel free to use them while you're around. I've also got high-speed lines installed for the net. How do you really? She does, and she does. And they are hard to spot. But there are security sensors in places as well. And with the window and the walls are explosion proof too. Looks like as though you've made all kinds of modifications to your home base. Oh, sorry, that's red. Sorry. Looks like as though you've made all kinds of modifications to your home base. Yep, that's exactly right. We live up to on the third floor, but we've also installed a bunch of traps here and under. Judith. That also makes sense. So Falcom barely, like, there are scenes, right, where there's just a random character talking. But this was an instance where, like, clearly all the characters needed to be voiced. And the reason why is because this character is going to be important. This is going to be so interesting. I'm excited now. This is great. Really appreciate all this. I heard you even spread some rumors for us. Yes, just last night. If something comes up, you'll be the first to know. Be sure to check the 2 bulletin boards by the river whenever you have the chance. Sorry for any trouble. Tell us, Chloe, how does it all look from your perspective? I know you just returned last night, so you might not have a grasp on the full picture. Well, let's see. Everybody here clearly was excited for tomorrow's launch as the people in the capital. People have already started their celebration, and there's even more travelers coming through than normal. Even so, few problems are popping up. Fewer than usual. I admit it's got me worried. Let's see. Don't let the words of retired old cat trouble you too much. The rest is up to you, but if there's anything I can do to help, just let us know. Or let me know. Including, among other things, any backstabbing or seduction. Mom! Good to know. If it comes down to it, you can expect to hear from me. For starters, I didn't hear you say something about lunch. Oh yes, but it's just simple fare. I'll go ahead and prepare some of our bestsellers. I'll call you down when it's ready. Until then, why don't you take it easy and relax? Wow, she really is a picture of Grace, isn't she? Her very movement was sophisticated and beautiful. You know, Dominique was much the same when she was young. She was truly the belle of the Jensen world. Not that she didn't have her temper. So I've heard. Guess it runs in the family. Hell's on screen, even you managed to hide what a mess you are. It's not like I'm clumsy all the time, dang it! What are we planning to do next now that we've got a home base after lunch, I mean? Same as usual. Scope out the town, take care of the forest refugees, and let's not forget the guild is making moves. You better get in touch with them and exchange info, especially now that Elaine is in the capital. I bet you Heyo is watching the city too. Kowloon Financial Bank's got a branch out here. Might be a good idea to hit him up. What about outside the city? There might be more of those monsters in the area. Indeed. If we find any, it will be indicate that our foes are hanging around. We should try to get information from multiple angles, including Alter Dawn. You're all grown. Of course. If we don't find any elites, then this whole thing could be a distraction. You're right. In which case, we'll need to decide whether to go back to the capital or somewhere else. Yep, hopefully we'll have a better idea by the evening. One other thing. Excuse me, Judith? Friends? Lunch is ready. Please join us on the first floor. Great, thanks. You're the lady. Fleshing out the details can wait less. Let's eat. Alright, I wonder what local cuisine is like. I've got a pretty good idea. Yeah, obviously, it's your family's cafe. Of course you do. Feels like someone's covered the scent. We'll definitely find ourselves a lead here. Oh, my PC is hyperventilating. Oh dear. Oh, mussels. Nice. Been a while since I ate some of those.
I've never seen a pot so full of mussels before. And each one is massive.
I'm aware they're mostly
are
found
big,
in the
yeah.
ocean, but it seems they can be caught in the rivers around here as well.
Yeah, they do
Apparently
exist.
this species can be found in the Mersey River, which also runs through Oracion, but not in enough quantity to widely distribute, so they're mostly only served here.
They keep them all to themselves, huh? Makes sense. These are damn good.
The flavor of the shellfish combined with the garlic and basil is simply wonderful.
Yeah, these things are a match for the ones they've got in Longport. Man, I could really go for some baijiu right now.
Let's see how it tastes when you dip the bread into the soup.
Ooh, I want to try too.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm done. I didn't miss anything? No, I didn't. I was away from the PC for 3 seconds, just putting something in my backpack, and I was like, oh shit, the voice acting ended. Oops. Yeah, they are like shellfish. It's like they actually look exactly like the thing that you see on screen right now. They are. I did really like them when I was younger, but I've grown out of them a bit. Like they are I did like them, but they are a little bit like slimy is not really the right word, but they have a very interesting taste, and you might not like them, or you might. Some people cook them, which is what they have done here, clearly. And some bake them, in which case you get them out of the shell beforehand and then bake them. No, you cook them first, I think. You cook them, and then you bake them, and that is what you eat. It depends on how you want to prepare it. Yeah. I haven't eaten them in a while. I did go to a campsite a lot in my younger years, and still sometimes in French. And if you go there, that's like the only restaurant that they have is just one that serves mussels and fries. It's a pretty decent combo. But they come sometimes in like, well, actually kind of those things, right? Like like in one of those pans they have here, and you eat them out of the pan. And you have to watch out for ones that aren't open, because the ones that aren't opened at all don't tend to be actually well eatable. And you often what you do is you get one of them out, and you use the shell of the other ones to get the rest of the fish out. It's really, it's an interesting thing. I'm hoping to. It's unfortunate I don't like them that much anymore, but I did like them in the past. They were pretty good. I've grown out of them, I suppose. I used to eat so much of this back in the day that I'd get tired of it. I get craving every now and then. Yeah, I cannot believe that, Judith. Like, if you eat a lot of those things, like, I often don't even finish the pan. Like, there are so many of them. Like, these are ginormous. Small, and they're somewhat smaller, but then the pan is even still filled to the rink with these things. So that's something. But then I end up drinking too much, and Yumi has to chew me out. You still haven't been able to get in touch with her, have you? No, not yet, but there's no point in worrying too much. Animal cruelty, yeah. No, you're not wrong, Below Kun Gaming. Like, I'm pretty sure they are cooked alive. Like, that is indeed animal cruelty. I'm not a vegetarian. But I do eat mostly vegetarian food because my mom and one of my two sisters is a vegetarian, and that means that I often just eat vegetarian food. The problem with vegetarian food is they can be a bit of a mixed bag. To be fair, that can be the same goes for meat as well. But you have a lot of good veggie burgers that exist that are really tasty. There are some really good meat alternatives, but others just are garbage. Like I have had multiple like meatball alternatives that are just not good. They just aren't good. Like, nothing against the people who make it. Nothing against vegetarian food, but it just isn't tasty. And that's kind of the point, right? It's just kind of unfortunate. Could still be trying to figure out what's going on in the Republic. Just to wait until we hear back from her. Good call. We have to find some leads before she gets back then.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've brought dessert.
Hi! Like, let me listen to that line again here.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've brought dessert.
Yeah, no, that like, it's not exactly Rosette's voice either, but like that is, the tone is so similar. You look at her character design, and it's just, how do I hide the UI again? I want to hide the text box. Like, how do I do that? Oh yeah, this is a thing that they added. I keep forgetting that even exists. Wow! I've never heard about that. I've never even seen it before. Oh, is there... This is a particular dessert that is somewhere commonplace lately. I once had the pleasure in Grospel. This is Lanute, the Chat Noir's specialty, our famous Café Tiramisu. I still don't know how to pronounce that. It's French. Café? I think it's café, right? Because it's a apostrophe to a craft thing to the right. Café? Café de tiramisu? Yeah, probably. Sorry for anyone who speaks French. I'm so sorry. I cannot speak French. I stopped learning French in my first year of Dutch equivalent high school. That is like, I'm at least happy that I continue with English, but I stopped doing both German and French. Though even then I still had a pretty good bond with my German teacher. She was pretty nice. It's been one of our staples for ages, though it's not exactly the kind of cake you can order to go. You soak biscuit dough in espresso, then layer custard and cream cheese on top. And lastly, you sprinkle some coconut powder. That's it. At least That's how Granny makes it. There are a lot of versions of this, but that is indeed a variant you can make, Judith. You're right. Oh, Shannon. You are going to be so important. Like, this is... It's basically the same look. And her eyes are blue. Where Rosettes are yellowish gold. Please have a bomb time together. You two need that. Of course. Would you know the family recipe? I'd love to find a way to put my own spin on it. Now I'm really excited to try some. Will you be cutting us a slice for that? From that? Yep. Just give me a few minutes while I get started.
Oh my gosh, this is too good!
Wow! It's nice and cool with a sweet, rich, and complex flavor.
And the cream cheese gives it a surprisingly refreshing aftertaste as well.
Right? I bet it would go lovely with a cup of tea too. But coffee was the right choice.
A hint of bitterness is nice too. It doesn't just drown your mouth in sweetness.
I've been here many times in the past. Failing to order this before was a mistake.
I'm no stranger to tiramisu, but I've never had anything quite like this. It's both rich and mellow in flavor, with a bittersweet touch that proves how such a chic taste can last 3 generations. The soft biscuit is the real clincher, so thinly cut, and the fact that it's been baked twice enhances the mouthfeel. It marries the flavors of custard, cream cheese, and cocoa in your mouth, bringing about a sensation of pure bliss.
Ben is going insane.
I take my hat off to La Nuit des Chat Noir. There's no doubt this is the best spot in the city.
Thank you?
Please don't scare our part-timer. I guess I appreciate the compliment, though. Wait,
Reset?
My apologies. I was simply taken aback by how wonderful this tastes.
Yeah, that's not what's happening
truly
here.
is full of delicious sweets, isn't it?
But for real though, I can't handle how good this is.
the fact that you like it so much makes me extra happy, Rosette. Oh, and if anyone's interested in making it, we actually released the recipe.
Oh no. Oh no.
It truly is delicious. But what is this feeling? My artificial body should only be capable of replicating 30% of what a person can taste. And yet this flavor...
This is so interesting. After enjoying a lounge, Sven's group returned to the second floor. After deciding who would stay behind to hold down the fort, everyone else hit the streets and got to work. The illusion of choice. Well, actually, not entirely. Okay, well, I agree with this option. Can I at least switch these two out? Yes, I can. Good. I will have this party, please.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright.
Hello, Altina. Let me guess. We can go into the the Grim Garden again. I have a message to relay. Is now a good time? Oh, go for it, Orion. What did you people lock down on a new route into the garden? Yes, the domain is now accessible. Given how the others have gone thus far, however, yeah, chances are that we're finally closing in on the heart of the matter. Which means the domains from this point on are gonna keep us on our toes more than ever. Though at the same time we also got wind of some intriguing leads. Right, ones that have something to do with the 6 Anquis, Aims and Marduk routes. Get the feeling we end up hitting at all sorts of crazy reveals, but at the end of the day, the request is to take back the system. As far as that's concerned, our only option is to keep on keeping on. Yes, let's all do whatever we are able. The Grim Garden 6 domain has been unlocked. Well, that is something that we will have to deal with then. Let's look around a bit. I am gonna do that today, so we will see how this all goes. Here's our room. Also, I love the music, again. I mean, it's Falcom music, we could have guessed, but still. Let's see if we can get ourselves trapped. No, we cannot. We cannot go to the 3rd floor and get ourselves put in a trap. Oh, she's here. Okay, so there is an event specific. Yeah, that would make sense. Still no sign of the vestiges here in Inkervale, but if they have snuck into the city, you can trust that I won't just leave them be. I'm the former Grimcat after all. I'll do everything I can to provide you with backup, so let me know if anything comes up. You can bet we will. I'll make sure to handle this. It's a force of G in my own hometown after all. I do everything I can to provide you with backup, so let me know if anything comes up. Inkerville may be small, but compared to the capital, but do try to not to overwork yourself.
Go on, give it a taste.
Oh, I need to buy 2, yeah.
Just let me know if you need me.
Maybe later. Reset learned the recipe. Yep, sounds about right. Okay. We're gonna see if I can even make it or not. I do have the ingredients.
Whew, I'm stuffed.
Where is it? 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 Oh, here it is.
That was very well made.
This one's getting posted.
Oh, come on. That was the perfect chance to make it reset be the one. This fancy shot us showtopper uses spice-baked espresso-soaked biscuits. A layer of intensive effort rewarded with the robust flavor of steeped in the history of Le Nuit de Cat Noir. Oh, that is not the best review I've read, fan. I'm sorry. Oh, I actually do have the ingredients for this now.
Me? If you're sure. I learned this from Gran.
Gosh darn it. Again? I hate this stupid beast essence thing. Everything needs beast essence. It's so annoying.
It would be my pleasure. I put quite a lot of effort into this.
Yeah, I need two more beast essence for this. But I'm getting close to having everything. This is getting pretty decent. Okay.
That was amazing. Thank you.
I think I'll have seconds if you don't mind.
Right, we can do that. We don't have any, but thanks anyway. I have no idea what the highest combat level even is. We are at level 23 now. I assume it's 30. Let me actually check if I can find it anywhere. I've come here several times in the past, and it's clear that Chloe's cooking has only gotten better. I find myself looking forward to it when the bar opens. But before I can enjoy myself, we need to figure out just what is lurking beneath the surface of this city. As always, I promise to lend you my strength. Simply let me know if you have need for me. We do not. We must figure out what's lurking beneath the surface of the city, no matter what it takes. As always, I promise to lend you my strength. Simply let me know if you need it. May I present the third item of the list out to in a Le Cat Noir. Enjoy the local cuisine and desserts. Number 2 is knocking back a glass of wine during the day. You're something else, Pardo. But I'm glad you always drop by. Just out of curiosity, what's number 1 on the list? Talking dirty with the beautiful manager, of course. Since you're short a man or two, I look forward to hearing all about your nightly activities. You wish, and for the record, I'm short of nothing. Ain't just your typical old perv. This restaurant is certainly lively. I just can't help but worry about you, Judith. You're always so busy. Of course, Chloe still has no shortage of potential suitors herself. And recently with Shannon working here. You better not sexually harass Shannon, you hear me? Hey now, she's got a boyfriend. I fear at least teach her the basics since she's such an innocent. Destroy him. Throw him out at once. What was that you were saying, Pardo? Oops, now I got a Chloe glaring at me. So this is the current balance power in the chat noir. She's definitely got hold of his range. It's always such a pleasure to drink here, thanks to all the beautiful women. But to me, Dominique is still the most beautiful of them all. I tried and failed to win her over time and time again. Back in the day, she'll always be a star. Old-timer? Oh, Van, my boy! I didn't realize you were in town. Oh, talk about coincidence. Wait, last night you did mention you were going to do some fishing. It's quite a coincidence that we all came to Anchorville. My grandchildren inspire me to go on something of a pilgrimage, you see? Just being able to catch mussels in this here's Mercure River speaks volumes about how abundant an ecosystem it is. Don't you know? No, this is a secret spot for fishing. Nice knowing there are folks out there who appreciate your home. Or our home. Speaking of coincidences, the name of that waitress. Oh yes. Now that you mention it. You mean Shannon, right? Her name was a shock to me too. Oh, sorry. I imagine my surprise when I dropped in and discovered that Noir had hired a lady with the same name as my granddaughter's friend. I suppose fate finds ways to keep busy. Oh, it's been 5 years since last come to this Anchorville. When I discovered Chad Noir had hired a new waitress with the same name as my granddaughter's friend, I felt the hand of fate. Now then, once my break is done, I think I'll go cast at the rift. Dominique and your mother must be so happy for you now that you can live happily ever after. You just let me know if you need my help to play a matchmaker, Judith. What's not that what this is? You're pretty popular. That's because she's our little Judith. She was such a precious little child, like an angel, with maybe a little dance in the... That's enough out of you, Maggie. Everyone here treats her like she is their daughter. It's enough to make me feel like I'm just as well acquainted with the people here. Did you know there are live performances on that stage over there every night? Sometimes Dominique will just show up out of the blue, and it's awesome. I definitely recommend stopping by in the evening. I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself. It does sound like fun. I'm looking forward to it then. Hi, Shannon. Say, Shannon, there's something that's been on my mind for a while now. You and Reset have an uncanny resemblance, don't you think? I suppose we do, now that you mention it. It's so funny. I was thinking the same exact thing. I mean, her hair color and our near perfect match. Wait, could you be my long-lost older sister? The one that was separated from my family at birth? Oh really? That was a thing that happened, huh? What a very interesting turn of events. What? Is that true? No, I'm just teasing. Sorry, I'm an only child. It would be very interesting if that actually did happen and she just didn't know. That would be very silly. Though I would have loved having a sister as pretty as you. You got me a hook, line and sinker, but yeah, I totally get that feeling. You say you're teasing, but I'm going to have a hard time picturing you two as anything but sisters now. I think that's actually possible. Not in the least. Immediately after Marduk took me into their care, they began investigating my origins. Were I to have had relatives in the Anchorville, they would have learned of it. I'm sorry, did I say something I shouldn't have? I feel like it's my big mouth just landed in trouble again. Oh, no, not at all. Please don't worry. Once again, thank you for your hospitality. I'll be more than happy to help around the restaurant if you like. Aww, I appreciate you offering. I'm sure we'd make one heck of a team with you for immaculate blue hair and professionalism. don't know why, but you don't feel like a stranger to me. Yeah, that's what I said. They need to be related somehow. Like, either Marduk lied, or they just couldn't find her for some reason. And she was a new hire too. Like, where did she come from? If you have some time later, I'd love to practice make a fate tiramisu together. I would like that. Alright, time to hit both the bulletin board and then the guilds. We'll want to stop by the Kowloon Financial Bank too. Yep, the city's layout's pretty complex, so I better lay it all out. Can you guys come over here for a sec? I gave you a rundown when we first arrived, but this here is Old Town. Across the river is New Town. There's Old Town and New Building. There's old and new buildings on both sides of the river, but that's what we call them out of convenience, really. On this side we've got the hotels, police station and hospital. Over that way is City Hall. That right there is the bus station for long distance travel, as well as Old Town's bulletin board. The guild branch and cathedral are right where New Town starts. Cross the bridge, takes a left and head to the hill to get both the train station and the Kowloon Financial Bank. The second bulletin board's over here too. Oh, Judith! Ah, you're back, huh? You should probably put on some sunglasses. Don't forget your celebrity. It's not a big thing if he spots you, but tourists might end up causing a scene. Thanks for the reminder. I'll be sure to stop by and say hi when it gets dark. Thank you. Everyone's so friendly. People really do adore her hair. You can tell this is where she was born and raised. No denying these folks love her. Felt like they are watching out for her as well. You're right. It really is a lovely city. Yes. Oh. Yes. If those people are plotting something here. Oh, that's why your first video is going to be tracking down their scent. Additional connection events have been added.
We have all kinds of fresh vegetables.
Judith, I thought we saw you. Didn't realize you were back home. Say, have you been eating your daily vegetables? You're gonna age big if you always eat out. I'm fine, really. My favorite bistro has been providing my meals lately. That's so. Alright then. Do try to make time to cook for yourself every now and then. Here, take these. Obtain rainbow berry times 10. It's too much. I feel like I'm robbing you. Don't you worry. Just take it. You can share it with all your friends you brought with you. Oh, it's been real good to us, see ya? Gotta repay the debt. Fine, I surrender. Thanks, really. We should enjoy them. Welcome, welcome. All your veggies are nice and fresh. Blanca sure didn't waste any time. She had lunch and immediately went out. I think she's with Judy. I can't help but worry about her.
Hey, welcome. Don't be a stranger.
Love me a sugar rush. All right, I'll put it on the blog.
Thanks, boss.
Ivan Stop recommended sandwich packed tightly with giant strawberries. The humongous strawberries in this sandwich are practically burning with juicy sweetness. And just look at that beautiful cross section. I mean, talk about feel-good food, right? Dun, dun. Oh, did we get another achievement? That's good. That's good. That's good! Anyway, let me check. Right. 30 limited edition sweets uploaded.
Chalk one up.
Green skill stone. Well, we have skill stones. That is actually that we should look into. Crafts. Do you have any character specific skill stones? Yes, we do indeed. Yes, to be precise. Let's try get everything to 7 then.
I can be of more use now. I can be of more use now. I can be of more use now.
I'm just gonna do 1 extra then.
I can be of more use now.
And this one is also not level 7 yet, so do
I
that.
can be of more use now.
And this one also isn't.
I can be of more use now.
Everything is at level 7 for Anya specifically. That is nice. Unfortunately, you are at absolutely nothing. And you have some things at 7, some at 8, and some at 5. At least Anya's is balanced. Hooray! Hello! Hiya! You finally showed up, huh? Sorry, I've been having to show these guys around. Oh, you're the folks from that agency, right? Be sure to take good care of my friend here. And maybe buy some stuff while you're at it. I've got photo collections and movie posters featuring Judith! Hold your horses. Daisy, they're with me. Huh, wait, you're selling crap with Judith's face? Judith lends some merchandise, eh? Makes sense. That people are big on that kind of thing. Of course I am. She's my old friend and she's top actress. I gotta promote her as fast as I can. She's been like this ever since the debut. Appreciate the support, but it is a little embarrassing. Really though. Thanks for everything you do and for always being you. Judith! Same to you. Your recent little old bookstore in the middle of nowhere has been doing so well. Now you can pay me back by signing another 120 signature books, please. What? That's way too many. You can't just relax when I'm home. She's a little quirky, but it's clear Judith enjoys her company. You rarely ever come home, you know, so I need you to sign these photo books, those limited edition posters, and the handwritten letters. I get it already. I'll make time to this evening, so can you please cut me some slack? Because even big stars have responsibilities. They have often more than you think.
For you?
Oh wow, okay, well,
Thanks a bunch.
No problem. Also, is that Christina V again? There's another recipe for home cooking and also stuff here. Oh yeah, that reminds me, also have bonding events or
Don't mind if I do.
events.
Thank you. I'm happy you thought of me.
Hey, Nina, we've got your max rank. Connect bonus unique accessory. Received Albion Charm. Let me check what that does actually. Agnes, Ren, Emilia. Oh great, we once again have choices that I don't want to make. But I'm sorry Emilia, you're very cool, but Ren and Agnes are just higher on my priority list. I'll be sure to do your bonding events in the Grim Garden at some point. That reminds me that we still have one to do actually. My son and his wife are still busy. They're talking up, so it's up to me to hold the fort until down for the shop. We're really fortunate my grandson Yuri is here to help. He's so thoughtful, you see. He's a good boy.
Why, hello.
What items do you have that I not? Even more gifts, huh? Oh, shoes that Judith might want to have. Same for you. There we go.
Thank you.
Bargaining bin, power droplet. Well, I will take that off your hands if you don't mind.
Thank you.
Let's confirm your schedule.
Thanks.
I suppose this warrants a thanks.
Oh, there's even more stuff that in your shop that I haven't seen. What do you even have that I'm not aware of?
Why, hello.
Nothing in the healing section. Nothing in the support section. I already have more than enough of these. Can get with some more of these though. Oh! Almost missed a snack, did I? That's bad. Gifts, shoes, hold tongue. Why is it? You don't have anything else, right? Unless I'm stupid. Okay, nothing healing items related. Ingredients. I don't see anything that we need here. Oh, wait. Oh no! That's not what I wanted to do. It's so unclear. Darn it. Okay, this is not good. I want to... Okay. Let me fix that now. We're gonna load save file because this is not good. Where are my auto saves? Okay, now I can do this again, except this time I'm not gonna accidentally
all kinds of movie merch too.
Exchange things I don't want to exchange.
Thanks a bunch.
And that's what happened earlier. I don't want that. I don't do that.
Why, hello.
Buy items, and I specifically want this. And I want the gifts you can give me. And I want the shoes again, so that is something I can do again. There we go. I accidentally traded freaking bonding event points. That's not something I want. Why could I even do that?
Thank you.
I still don't get what you're doing.
Why, hello. Thank you. Why, hello.
I generally don't see what other stuff you have that I would need here. I might be able to exchange this though. It's not gonna hurt me in any way, shape or form. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot this, obviously. That is new, you're right. This, I bought one, I should have bought two. That's it. Stop telling me there is no more information. You don't have anything. What are you talking about? I don't get it.
Why, hello.
I generally don't know what you're talking about. Like, there is nothing else items-wise that you have that I want. Unless it somehow didn't trigger... What? You don't have anything! Stop telling me that you do! You don't! That is stupid. Why is this doing that? Or is it in the exchange in the trade segment? Like, there is nothing else. There just isn't. I don't see it. I just don't. Also, this can be useful though. Never blind 2. Action 2. And no, we don't need Daybreak droplets. That is really not something we need right now. There we go. No idea where the thing was, but it sure as hell wasn't what I wanted there. Okay, hi. Stop! Hold on, Lenka! Are you gonna go fishing all by yourself? Mm-hmm. I think that's kind of dangerous. Hold on a sec. Let me go tell Grandma and then I can come with you. Mm-hmm. Jesus. Bad as ever. Have to look after her.
Well.
Ah, Judith, you really are back. Have you been eating properly? And doing all your laundry and cleaning and... Of course, everything is under control. You're so pitiful, even kids worry about you. Not pitiful! Is it that funny? Like I handed something over to open in silence. Obtained deluxe dumplings times 3. Thanks? It's certainly unique. Micah's always like this. Her dad's the Yvonne from the shopping district, but her mom was Eastern. That's why she has was an Eastern name. Seems like she really like fishing. Maybe this was really precious to her. If you're going fishing, just make sure you be careful, okay?
See you later, Judith.
All right, everyone. Be sure you watch out for cars. Got it?
No, we're planning on being ran over. That was the plan. Don't you remember that being the plan? Hi there, the long distance bus terminal is right over here. The next bus is headed over to Ration, but we have buses leaving for Oren and Riveria as well. They may not be as fast as airships, but bus rides have their own charm. Huh. Looks like its long-distance bus rides are pretty popular. They are cheaper than airships, plus there are a night bus too. Yes, it takes quite some time to go as far as Riveria. But there's plenty of folks who love that kind of thing. Oh, this is another part of orbital vehicles culture after all. We have business running from Anchorville to all sorts of faraway places. If you are interested, just speak with me when you order a ticket. Not right now, no. More stuff!
What do we got?
There's a 4RPG on the bulletin board! I am having problems regarding our hotel reservation site. Word on the street is that the Urban Network issues are within your area of expertise. Would you be able to help me clean up this mess? If you can, please come to City Hall. I'll be waiting for you there. The lodging website, now think about it, the city is absolutely buzzing with tourists right now. Just like people from the north are stopping by Anchorville on their way to the rocket launch. This is likely an issue that arisen specifically because of this influx of people pouring into the city. If we were to be perfectly honest, I believe this case is just a little outside of the scope of the Jrpg. Tech trouble, huh? Not sure the police or the guild could do much about this. Hard to know if it will be outside of the wheelhouse without hearing its details, but I think it makes sense to try taking this on. It hurts me a little to say it, but maybe it may be worth doing as a way of gaining a foothold in the investigation. Toodles!
Eaton News? Looks like just a local paper, but I've seen a big article or two out of them before.
Yeah, like a while back where they covered that politician faking an illness at a nearby hospital.
I don't know if you know this, but Sunshine on Yes is also published here. I'm really glad we had a chance to see it.
I do have some business here, but I'll wait until we have some time to stop by.
Welcome to Eden News Agency. We're a small but established publishing house. I actually only just started here last spring. I've been studying every day with the help of our senior employees. We do a lot of local events and it's clear the people in the city love what we do. I need to be able to stand out on my own so that I can support our team. By the way, that's Edwin over there. He's our age reporter. He always knows just how to find the scoops thanks to this unique perspective. Even the other papers pay attention to him. And just from me personally, story personnel stuff is a no-no. Oh, you guys are... I've seen you folks in the Pivotal before. Are you? Give me, I shouldn't pry, especially since you have your own business to attend to. I'm reporter Edwin. If you're here to share information, then I'm more than happy to oblige. Depends on the conversation. He seems pretty sharp. Something wrong, I guess. Oh, no, I was just a little surprised. There's a character in the book named Edwin. You mean Sunshine on Yes, right? Apparently these music inspired the one in the book. Maybe it's even inspired the Edwin in character. I could have gone to Longley to the Capitol to cover the rocket launch, but I felt the right to watch such a history moment from my own hometown. Plus, I've got a feeling something is going to happen. It's just my gut talking, but so far it's never steered me wrong.
Initiating search.
Search time.
Initiating search.
Alright, I've finished repairing all the medical equipment they ordered. All that's left is to make sure nothing sure tonight's deliveries go perfectly. Great! All that's left is to make sure tonight's deliveries go as planned. If I keep this up, the day my company makes a comeback won't be that far off. Welcome to Hotel Mercure. We'll make you feel right at home. To the right is where you'll find the underground bar. Wagner is the precious owner of so he might share some fascinating stories if you ask. A lot of big companies have been opening branches in Ankerville recently. As a real estate investor, I'd be fool to miss out on this superstitions trend. If I do this right, I'll make out like a bandit. Better act fast. Supposedly, this is the best hotel in Ankerville. It's not a particularly lavish, but it's definitely got a sort of folksy appeal. This is why regional cities have so much to be desired. Why, if I were the owner, But you aren't. Bye. Oh, there's someone still there that I didn't see. I see that yellow dot. Where are they? Probably in the lower level, right? Yeah. Hotels are where chances encounters occur, where people meet and cultures come together. For example, we had an older gentleman in Eastern garb here last night, who was rather fascinated. He had himself with the sophistication that left a deep impression on me. An older man in Eastern garb, huh? Why does that sound familiar?
Can I help you?
Yes, as it so happens you can indeed. More recipes and more stuff for the cooking.
Come again.
I can't take another bite.
I think I'll do a little cooking. There we go. Enjoy.
That was pretty filling.
Let's confirm your schedule.
Thanks!
Don't mind if I do.
I suppose this warrants a thanks.
Thank you. I'm happy you thought of me. That's City Hall, huh? It's a beautiful building. Yeah, especially when you can see it up close.
It's actually a really old landmark. They restored it to keep the place feeling traditional.
You can really sense the history of the place.
A reset?
Yeah, this is something is clearly going on here. This is Angerville Police Department. We handle everything from incidents to accidents and even offer consulting. Everyone in the city is psyched about tomorrow's rocket launch. Just try not to get too crazy. I reckon after this I should go check in on Officer Jackson. He's only joined up this year, so I'm still worried about his performance. Hopefully he'll become the first-rate officer this town needs, so that he can help make it a safe place to live. I'll be patrolling the city alone after this. I'm so nervous. Can't rely on Francis forever. I need to go. Oh shit. I dropped my mouse. Oops. I need to do my job as a man. No, as a police officer. Good job, Jackson. I'm an awkward, so I'm always causing trouble for Francis, especially because my voice makes me untrustworthy as heck. But today I'll be patrolling alone as a man, no as a police officer. Ticket counter. What do we have here? Well, I didn't know you were back in town, princess. Hiya, Harrison. Could you please stop with the princess stuff? Thanks. Just so you guys know, this is the person who showed me a ton of movies when I was a kid. I'd only just opened the theater back then. And now we're almost at our 20th anniversary. All thanks to you making the film industry so exciting. In that case, it sounds like this is where you started down the path of becoming an actress. Perhaps this theater is what fostered your interest. That could be, though my mom and grandma's influence were pretty key too. But there's no denying that Harrison here is a big reason for why I love movies. It warms my heart to hear you say so. Who would have thought that my friends would make their dream come true? Their dream come true. Make sure to take this easy while you're back home. I'm showing new films and reruns of the classics today, so you got your pick for the bunch. In that case, maybe you ought to take a load off.
What would you like?
Hey there, what do you want to watch? What's playing right now? Is there anything we haven't viewed yet? Yes, indeed. Cheer Star. Now we should invite him with me. On yes and reset. That's 3 tickets for Cheer Star, which comes out at 600 Mira total. Van headed into the theater with his company of choice, having decided to take a break from work. It's called Steel Music? Of course. Dun, 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 dun. I love this song, it's so good. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Rachel, an ambitious young girl, would be starting her first year at the local high school that spring. Not long after enrolling, she went to go see a high school sport tournament in the capital when something caught her eye. It was the cheerleading squad from a prestigious school in Edith. Rachel couldn't look away from their stunning display of athleticism. So, she had also taken note of the squad leader, a beautiful and distinguished second year from the other school named Jennifer. Admiring Jennifer's cheerleading skills, the moment Rachel got back home, she sprang into action to form her very own cheerleading squad. Rachel put all her effort into strict training and tried to track down additional members for an upcoming cheerleading competition that autumn. It was a struggle, but her drive inspired those around her until she formed a group of friends and teammates she knew she could rely on, and then...
We put everything we had into that performance. We've got this in the bag!
Jennifer and her team are really something. Hard to believe they could pull off a stunt like that.
We'd really have to go above and beyond to win now. There's that one stunt, but we've never managed to pull it off in practice. Not even once. It'd be reckless to change our routine and try it now.
It's reckless. It's impossible. We can't do it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of hearing stuff like that. So what if we fail? Let them laugh at us. A little laughter doesn't scare me. What does scare me is the thought of giving up. I'd hate to walk away from this with the regret of not having tried everything we could.
Rachel?
And above all, I know we can do it. All of you have so much potential. So come on, believe in yourselves. And each other.
You said it. In that case, we've got your back all the way. Let's get out there and show them what we're made of.
That's what I want to hear. Let's get to it, girls.
Yeah! Go! Fight! Win!
My word, they've done it! A stunt more technically complex than even the Hustle Tower. They've managed to pull off the Spectacle Tower! This is, without a doubt, the most impressive achievement in this tournament's history!
We did it! We really did it! Thank you all so much!
Way to go, Rachel. Beat us fair and square.
Knowing Judith like we do now, it's interesting to see her here in her breakout films. Oh, breakout film. Oh, interesting. Watching it, it was almost like I could understand just how she felt back then. It was like Rachel, who was working hard to reach the top, and Judith, who was working hard how does a young actress overlapped with each other? Yeah, I can see that. In fact, this was back when Judith really had her nose to the grindstone, so I think that's part of why she left the role she fit the role so well. Thinking about it, like that, you might even say it was fate that this movie came along during that point in her career. Not only was she a perfect fit for the role at the time, but gave her this chance to hone her acting skills even further. Also, fun fact, Nina said it was this movie that sparked her interest in film and acting. Because fate was at work with this movie in more ways than one. This film truly embodied the joys of student life, and of youth in general. Was there a time like that for me as well? I wonder. If so, I have no memory of it. My apologies, I didn't intend to put a damper on the mood. No, don't worry, you didn't. You got nothing to apologize for. In fact, I'm glad you connected with the movie enough to even start thinking about stuff like that. I appreciate you saying so. Also, how do I put this? I think working together with your friends and using your skills to inspire others like the characters did. Even if I can't remember having such an experience myself, it seems like a wonderful way to support and uplift those around you. True, even if it's not more singular, direct variety, emotional support still has value. But what do you mean you can't remember having an experience like that? It's what you do every day, ain't it? That attention to detail you put into looking after everyone, the encouragement you give us all, pretty much everything you do. Fact is, you're making us feel secure and motivated in the way cheerleading alone could never match. Mr. Arkwright? Thank you very much. I had never thought of my support of everyone in those terms, but perhaps my methods could be thought as a form of cheerleading in their own right. If so, then I may have a more intimate understanding of this subject after all. Hey, it looks like they are selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Having finished their break, Ben and his crew resumed their work. We can watch another movie. We already watched Detective Skid shit all multiple times. Shinobi Punk Izanami, we also watched that already. Human Game we watched twice, I think. So we might as well watch this again, and we're just gonna skip the actual movie. No, we should invite to see it with me. Judith and Ren. I'm just gonna skip. F next scene. Yeah, I'm feeling kinda embarrassed watching this after all these years. I'm pretty sure I would have played the part much better if I'd done it now. Think so? I actually think you were the perfect fit the way you were back then. You were still young and had that tenacity and hunger for success. All that was a good match for the movie coming of age 5 and for Rachel's courage and experience. Okay, if I'd only kind of embarrassed before, I was kind of embarrassed before, I'm majorly embarrassed now. I get what you're trying to say, but can we not change the subject? Okay. I hold that in account though. I think I can understand why Nina was so taken with the movie. Yeah, that's right. She did mention this is what ignited her interest in the industry. I'm sure she paid close attention to all the little details when watching my rookie level acting included. Just thinking about what's making me cringe. This is just a weird feeling. I've had a chance to peek with the girls in the cheerleading squad as a member of the student council. Watching this movie reminds me of just how passionate those girls are. Yeah, I saw the cheerleaders in action when I was in school, but watching this movie helps me understand the sport again. You know, I just realized, I think you'd make them good cheerleader yourself. Did you ever get any invites to join the squad? Yes. Yes, I received one not too long after I arrived at Armas. I turned it down, however. Partly because I became the student council president. I'm more suited for supporting others behind the scenes rather than on the conspicuous stage. Still, I helped them in other ways, such as resolving their budgetary issues. Of course you did. Yeah, I get that does sound more to your style. Connect bonus. Shino. We're already running into each other again, even though we've left the capital. Yo, Shino! What are the chances, huh? My mom did mention this isn't your first time here. Right. The people here have been kind enough to support me. And I've really come to love this city. You know, I stopped by Nuit de Canois the last time I was in town. That's when they asked if I could be interested in collaborating on a drink. Really? Yes! And now I finally come to fruition that finally comes to fruition starting tonight. I'll be offering our special collab cocktails and putting out all the stops, so I hope you'll find the time to enjoy one. I'll look forward to it then. What to say, I'm glad things are going well for you, Shino. The Cat Noir and I have finally brought our collaboration to fruition. I'll be offering collab cocktails come tonight. So, please stop by if you fancy giving one a try.
Hello.
Oh, she's a lot more flat. She's a lot flatter person than I thought she did. That on me, I suppose. Oh, sorry. Oh God. It's not entirely over yet, unfortunately. We're not feeling the best, but that's also why I'm not streaming too long today. I streamed way longer than I was planning to on Wednesday evening in the afternoon, so I will be streaming for another hour or so, and then we're going into bed. So I hope I can at least do all the NPC talking in this city for now, in that time. Are you serious? Another call from the hospital? Forget it now, my problem... Well, not... Forget it not. My problem, I'm in the middle of my lunch break. Who on earth would work without compensation? Not me! Do you understand? Ugh, you gotta be kidding me. There are other pharmacists they can call? How many times do I have to tell them? I'm not working any hours that aren't paid. Isn't everyone, right? So, those are Carol's little brothers and childhood friends she spoke so much about. They seem to be pleasant and honest young man. I believe that one is yes. How do I put this? I feel as though I have a better understanding of how she is now. I never would have run into you two. You're coming home in ages. Yeah, likewise. Talk about surprise. I just happened to come visit today too. You think this is fate? It is hard to believe it. I came here for weeks the same time. For work the same time both of you were in town. I'm not dreaming, am I? Can't believe this is real. It's real, alright? We're all here, Carol, together. Even though it's been a long since we've seen each other, I feel at ease when I'm with you guys. We'll probably got lots of catch up on, but I'm just glad you're both doing well. It's my line, Jess. You could have at least reached out, but to hear all about what you've been up to. Of course, and I'm sorry I never contacted you guys. Coming together like this is surely thanks to the goddess. Let's spend today catching up. Yeah! Seeing Carol here was shocking enough, but I never thought I'd run into Jess like this. To be honest, I thought I might never see them again. So relieved that he hasn't changed. As for Carol, who would have thought she'd be in Inkerville for work? That guy's... She came with seems to be her boss. What a coincidence. It's hard to believe this is really happening. I'm so glad Jess is still the same old Jess. Never thought I ran into these two here at home. It's kind of hard to believe. I refrained from contacting them because I didn't want to chain them down. But seeing them now, I don't think that was ever any reason to worry about. Especially you, Raymond. I'm so glad you're still seeing the same way as you now.
What have we got?
There's a foreign SVG on the bulletin board. I'm Ron Nelken, transport here in Ankerville. My deliveries went out to do this morning round, but I've been unable to get in touch with him ever since. If possible, I'd like the situation to resolve without a fuss. If you are able to help me, meet me at the station. Missing case. I'm curious about this one. Me too. I wonder if this has anything to do with AD. There must be some reason they are looking to a Spriggan for help. I vote to get the lowdown for this one. Yeah, I'm with you there. Got a weird feeling for whatever reason, but I think this might be worth accepting regardless. Are you President Nihon, the one who submitted the Force VG? Yes, are you the rumored Spriggan? Thank you for coming. I'm Nihon of Nihon Transport. Pleasure to meet you. We are from Arcade Solutions. Nihon Transport is not a name we hear around here very often. Sorry not to be rude. Ah, that's quite alright. We're still a small transportation company, as we only recently opened for business. But that's just to let us provide personalized service and give our all over every job. Fortunately for us, that's meant to steadily grow a list of its customers. That's all well and good, but can we cut to the chase already? What do you want from us? Aren't you having trouble getting in touch with one of your delivery guys or something? I think there's more into it than that. Indeed, as it relates to my company policy. The missing person in question is a young man from the Central East who has a history of arrests. We employ a number of people who have served time as well as those with large debts and history of smuggling on one of their homes. I'd go so far as to say that make up the majority of our workforce. That means you are actively employing people who have nowhere else to go. Correct. They have passed, but they're still doing their best to reintegrate into society. We established this company with them a second chance to give them a home. Unfortunately, some of them are still dealing with the repercussions of their crimes, and that's for various reasons. The guild and the police would not be able to turn a blind eye to such things. Which is why a bit of heat could cause trouble for some of my other employees as well. It's something I'd like to avoid. I know it's being selfish, but how about it? Would you be willing to take my request? Yes, of course. Sounds like it meets the criteria of Force VG to me. We'll take it on. Ah, thank you. I'll be counting on you. Hold on now. First, I want to know why that delivery guy went missing. That's a good question. According to our request, he is in the middle of a job for a company that hired you, right? I haven't the slightest idea. The delivery person is a Central Eastern named Yeezer. He's also been a hard worker, but this morning, after we received word that his delivery had been completed, he completely fell off the radar. Is it possible he's got caught in something? An accident? Certainly possible. Let's not worry about the why for now. We should start searching. Right. Do you know what this delivery route was? The last report we got for a complete delivery was in the residential area of the southeast. After we should have been stopping by the workshop for the vehicle maintenance. They also help you know that due to this frequent trips, the logistics center, he was friends with some of the employees of other firms. Sounds like it's a good place to start. As a good place to start as any. Let's go and it's Aaron. I thought it was on yes. That's good. Sounds like it's a good place to start as any. Let's go and see what they have to say. Thanks again. I really wasn't sure what I should do, and then you came like a blessing from the goddess. With that, I leave the rest into your... I'm counting on you. Sure, leave it to us.
Time to get to work.
Topic quest, okay.
Shard search? Go.
Oh, he is more than the singer. The user is very serious about his delivery, so it's strange that he would just go missing like this. Could be that the cathedral is the nearby residential area or the workshop. I think he has friends in the city too. Whoever he is, I'm counting on you guys to track him down.
Let's have a look.
Damn, they really got a Kowloon bank here?
Yeah, but Heiyue doesn't really have the same kind of influence here that they do in Longport. Just another one of the things that make this town just right.
Yeah, we get it already. You love your hometown.
Welcome.
Company is prospering, so it should be making some investments. But I don't want to risk losing money either. Perhaps it would be better if I made a fixed time deposit. You worry too much, Dad. Still, you never give up. You're keeping track of that. It's going on every day. You're pretty observant, Kron. Look, your dad just doesn't want to lose any money. In that case, you should try to certify your assets. I hope you put together the best possible portfolio, Dad. You're so reliable, even if I have no clue what you're talking about. Ron's genius with numbers. I really rely on him so much. He's the complete opposite of his old man. I just hope with my God. 30% cash equivalents, A divided by 2 ratio of high to low risk. Don't just rely on no loan subsidiaries decentralized. The maximum risk premium is, no doubt about it. I don't understand the thing he's talking about. Doesn't change the fact that I know he's incredible.
No surprise that Kowloon has good interest rates.
Welcome to Kowloon Financial Bank. Are you new customers here? A special bonus for opening an account with us. Your fixed interest rate will be 1% for the next 3 months. We also have online banking here at Kowloon Financial Bank, so I highly recommend you and your friends give it a try, Spriggan. You just say Spriggan. It is possible that they already know about us. Anyway, must have given her the heads up.
How can I help you?
What is this? I have speed plus 6, Android plus 6%, undefeating and incoming battle. Oh, that is actually pretty decent. I'm gonna get one of those.
Please come again.
A certain someone is actually in the branch manager office right now. I hope he isn't too nervous. Thank you for coming all the way to the Twinkerville branch. I'm stunned that the Vice President himself would come to inspect us.
I apologize for the sudden visit. The good news is, all seems to be well. Like I mentioned, I intend to stay here until tomorrow. Think of the inspection as a mere formality, and continue to work as you normally do.
Yes, sir! It's all fan. Surprised to see you here in Inkerville. Fan Lu.
Oh, Aaron. And Arkwright Solutions, too. I thought you might show up. Why don't we have a chat? I just finished up some business, so I have a few minutes.
You look well, Aaron. Different from the last time we saw each other. It's clear you and your friends have continued to grow. Obviously. You don't look too bad yourself either. Is it true that things are calming down with Heiyue? I heard you finally have time to rest. Well, I guess you could say that. Things are certainly in flux. What with the rise of new family? Even if it's temporarily working together with Sao towards the common goal, it's given a sense of unification. A common goal? You're talking about the people who are gone missing all over the place, including from Heiyue. You think it's related to all those messages the rumors are talking about? It's definitely explained by the Run himself has come to this town. Indeed. I was informed about what happened to the memorial park at the memorial park. And about the damages to the Blacklight district, including who was responsible. As an organization at the top of the underworld, we have a score to settle. That's why I decided to come here and find out what's going on and interview myself. Huh. The apostle, the soldier, and the material artist. They were all pretty tough. Not to mention, they've got that mysterious weaponry. The same is true for us. Our imperative to gather information quickly. Already mobilized our contacts, even those outside of Winterville. If possible, I'd like you to act as a sort of information broker, Van. Does it make sense to hold out on all the stops? The little disconcerting to have Heiyue active in my own hometown. I suppose being a valid source of information is reassuring in its own way. We've been dealt with quite a decent hand given the circumstances. And necessary, indeed, a necessary one after all. We're up against the messages and that invisible monster. Something tells me you're not telling the whole story, Fan. You said it yourself. You heard about what went down in the memorial park. Those guys are even stronger than Jin. Not to mention that white replica thing they've got. They're bringing all that to town like this, then you can't be too careful. All that said, I can't help but think you're plotting something. You, Sao, Ashen, Old Man Gian, and that punk Kowloon. Looks like you're starting to see the big picture, Aaron. You haven't only gotten stronger but smarter too. Guess you can't say growth comes with the territory. Obviously, Heiyue is up to something. It's not like I plan on getting in your way. All I ask is that you don't act like you own the town. As long as you give us a reasonable Jrpg, we might even be willing to lend a hand. Aaron? You said it. Alright, I think I can find a way to compromise. Like I said before, I'm perfectly willing to exchange information on this and other matters. I expect we'll be simply observing the situation for now, much like the Bracer Guild. We'll be counting on all of you to uncover the clues. Good luck, Aaron, Van, everyone. Leave it to me. An additional connection event for Aaron is now available. An additional connection point has been added.
Let's confirm your schedule.
So now it's Agnes, Aaron, and you. And Ren. Yeah, sorry, Emilia, I'm still not. Aaron. You are, but also very interesting. My granddaughter is coming home today. I can't wait. I should make sure I check the hospital before she arrives. Truth be told, I've only been discharged temporarily. I've gotten better, but I need to make sure I get my problems taken care of soon, so that I don't forget my dear granddaughter.
Well.
Oh God. Okay. Next I have to grab some stuff from the shopping district. And I'm earning my allowance by helping out at home. There's this thing I just have to buy. I should be able to earn enough for what I want today. I want to buy a Euro present as soon as possible as I can.
This place sure does see a lot of cars.
Yeah, since we've got that depot to the south, we're definitely a key hub for transport.
Search time.
Ugh, I forgot you were on this at this cathedral. What do you mean? Ugh, Judith. Have you done something to feel guilty about? You need to not admit anything to me now. I know your job is not one you can speak about to people. You're still continuing with it on the sly, aren't you? You never learn your lesson. Does this person know about your true identity? Oh no, Leon just a little behind the times. He thinks acting as movies is some kind of tawdry job. Like seriously, what decade is he from? I never went that far, however I do believe that your occupation relies entirely on public favor. Do you deny you or garner attention by exposing your skin and performing suggestively? All I said was that seeing my former classmate behave in such a way damages my soul. Why don't you try watching one of my films first? You haven't watched a single one. Indeed, not. Daisy frequently recommends them to me, but I have no desire to watch films. If it did, I would not be able to pass fair judgment. You're not exactly on the same page. No surprise there, after all, the man of the glove and she's a thieving perv. That works in our favor, even if you slip up then you won't know what you're talking about. I've seen enough of how sloven Judith lives her life. Tardiness, forgetting her homework, breaking promises, and how often has she borrowed something without ever returning it? You sure hold a crutch, huh? Don't act like you weren't plenty stupid in your own right. Did you forget that time I had to save you when you almost drowned in the river? It's quite easy to picture a young Judith. Sounds like she's had some sense of justice of her since the start, and her tendency for bluntness. Please be quiet during the mass, Her bishop can be quite strict. No, he seems to have been slowing down recently. Perhaps I'm only imagining things.
Okay.
In the name of the goddess, Adios may be there to preach peace in Samaria. Mass in a session? Why are you standing there? Take a seat and offer your prayers. The bishop here's a real sticker for the rules. And let's leave when the timing is right.
Alrighty.
Faith grows more important by the day. Come take a seat and offer your prayers to the goddess. As much I'd like to say regarding love and dignity, life is but a long road, however. What was it again? Who is this? He is an older fellow I know. Apparently he used to be a famous poet and writer. Until he kinda lost his marbles. I'm always worried about him. He's definitely getting on in years, so I guess it's no surprise. My posthumous work, my last... What was I just thinking about? You must be... Oh, hey, you should have made it here quick. Oh, of course, I wasn't about to let just to catch the intricate of yesterday's that passed me by. I see you came too. Well, I guess that's only natural. He accepted Van's presence so rapidly this time. Hey, I remember you. Weren't you... Hey, remember you? Weren't you part of the Horatian Guild branch? Your name was Luca, right? Hazel's granddaughter? That's right. It's been too long, Arkwright Solutions. I've come to assist with communications and coordination between here in the capital and Horation. I'll be working with my grandfather on to ensure smooth information dissemination between each branch as well as with the headquarters. Ah, okay. Guessing that'll all serve as a safeguard in case something happens outside Anchorville. As for the other receptionist, I've heard a lot of talk about you. As I with you, fixers, but I believe this is the first we've met. Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Legado. I've never really wanted to make I've been wanted to make your acquaintance for some time. I imagine you're familiar with the rest of the bracers in Anchorville, so hope we can all work well together. Ideally, we have more manpower here, but we're not in position to pull any more resources from EDF or other cities. Till we have plans set in stone, we provide support to this branch. In that sense, I'm glad Angie is around to help out. This is her hometown, incidentally, and she just got back. I heard she was temporarily located here because of all the dangers surrounding the capital. But depending on how things shake out, they might have just sent her out of the frying pan and into the fire. Right, but I couldn't have foreseen that. That all said, I think she'll be fine, especially if all of us together here and Legado backing us up. Yeah, I guarantee you, Legado being over us, no one could dare to do anything rash. We're thinking of leaving City Patrols to a normal request to her, which will free us to focus on the more pressing concerns. However, we have no foresight on what will happen or where. He can rule out the possibility that Underville will be used as a decoy. Not to mention we need to people able to respond to a moment's notice over a wide area, as if their use of teleportation. Summoning Luke from Horatio included, we already laid groundwork in every branch in the guild. This system we're creating will allow every guild branch in the Republic to work together in real time whenever the need arises. Yeah, that's one hell of a feat. This guy's something else. Yeah, he's pretty famous around here. Some even say that the base Ankerville enjoys his own piece. Ankerville enjoys his own to him. He is retired rank bracer apparently. He hung up in his head because of some injuries he got. Thanks to all the life experience accumulated over this stint as a bracer, his talent shines as bright as ever, even from behind the counter. Wow, sounds like amazing. This will be reassuring to hear. Shifting gears for a moment, would you be able to tell us about where things stand in Ankerville and elsewhere? For now at least, we haven't found any signs of that group being in the area. There isn't anyone roaming around chanting AD or anything else that would point to their presence here. Although the foot traffic has increased, there's been no particular deterioration in public order. Furthermore, no abnormalities have been identified either. Ration and Bishadams to the north. Well, that's to say, at this moment, we don't have any proof they are operating in this city. Keep in mind, though, that no one's found any trace of them elsewhere either, so we need to remain on the alert. Right, and we may need to be doubly so, seeing as the police haven't sent any reinforcements to Ankerville. Seems like the situation's the same everywhere. No one has anything in the way of evidence, and they can practically take action. To compound things, Sven and some other people from Highway are here too, and they got their eyes on the city. In any event, the road ahead of us is often riddled with complexities, but sometimes to see the way forward, one must simply change the perspective. And then to that, and I will place my hopes in the approach that is distinctive to a Spriggan like yourself. Look forward to seeing that sort of trick you have up your sleeve, Mr. Arkwright. I'll try not to disappoint. Like you said, we've got our own style and we'll follow it like always. Looking forward to seeing what you can do too, Mr. Former A-Ranker. Oh, before I forget, could we ask them to help with that thing? That thing? Well, it's not a major concern right now, but we received word that multiple wanted monsters have appeared in the city's outskirts. We'd like to deal with this matter properly, so Elvis and the rest give the investigation their undivided attention. I apologize, could we ask for your assistance? We can have Elvis group deal with the monsters to the north, so if you can handle the ones in the southern outskirts, it'd be appreciated. Sure. We do this kind of thing all the time. If it's just that area, we can take care of it, no problem. Right then, let's start by sniffing around town like we always do.
Let's get this party started!
Tinkerville outskirts is added to the travel menu. Already got the scoop on you guys. I'll be counting you, Arkwright. If it makes sense that someone of your caliber would know all about us. We'll be counting you to seeing as you used to be at A-rank. Huh, I just worked behind the scenes now. I had to retire due to an injury. Feel free to do things your way. I expect great things from that nose of yours. Officer Gina makes sure you both stay in contact with them while you're on patrol. This is our chance to pay them back with what they did in the capital the other day. Roger that, we'll be cooperating and get to the bottom of this. And it's uncertain times like these that we need to help each other out. You sure lit a fire under them. You say you used to train the younger tracers. He's different from Elaine, but it's just as reliable. You may have already heard, but Anya is my younger sister. She tends to get ahead of herself, so she wants to fill my shoes now that I'm tired, but she does have to be the makings of a good racer. She knows to lay the land and she knows how to operate. I'd really appreciate it if you could watch out for her. I'll be cooperating with Luca to make sure everything is in order. Hopefully it will be done by the evening. I transferred to desk work because of my leg. See, I got hurt bad about 4 years ago, which prevents me from being able to run. But that doesn't mean there aren't still things I can do to keep things safe. Don't hold back if anything comes up. I'll do whatever I can to accommodate you guys. I have to sneeze again, don't target. At this point, we're all in the same boat. I'm counting you, Art Solutions. Those bastards are here in Uncaville, and you can't afford to let them escape. Of course, it's possible this place isn't what they are after, but we're the only ones who can operate here right now. Negrado's right. We should cooperate, all of us doing things in our own way. As I'm operating both as a point of contact and as Legado's aid, I promise to provide the necessary intelligence support. Just for the record, I am in contact with my grandfather, so I can contact Guild HQ and Lemon if must be. In his stead and Legado, I'll do what I can to assist.
Now where?
Receptionist is so hot.
Initiating search.
Whoops, wrong way.
Now where?
No surprise that Kowloon has good interest rates.
It is a fact that we are operating independently. I cannot give you any further details at this time, but we do intend to cooperate with you fully. I hope you put your nose and perspective to good use, and I'll be counting on you, all of you too.
Well.
What a nice secluded fishing spot. Initiating search.
Waveform confirmed. Might I advise a search?
Initiating search.
Storms that broke out on the outskirts of Falcom.
Mira deposit confirmed. Okay.
Not right now. We're doing that later. There's nothing flashy about Anchorville's local cuisine, but there's something real nostalgic about it. These grilled skewers apparently came from the east, but they're so good that I buy them every time I'm in the area. I love beer, but I gotta work after this. Being a truck driver ain't easy. Anchorville is filled with shipping companies. Every day I'm doing the rounds to the capital and Horation, which means I can't drink unless it's the day before I'm off. Okay. Well, that is all the bonding that is all the things before this quest. We need to start the quest. We have talked to everyone except this one person who I can't find. It's kind of weird. Maybe we'll find that person later. For now, we're gonna save. And I'm gonna watch one bonding event. I think we're just gonna start at the top, so that's going to be Agnes bonding event. And then we will have A, Agnes's bond link maxed out, and 2, we'll be going. And then we're going to end the stream here, and we are going to continue next stream, which is going to be tomorrow, hopefully, if I can make it work. And otherwise, it will be on Sunday. You'll see that happen. But yeah, we are almost streaming for 2.5 hours, so I think that's more than enough. Let's watch Anya's bonding event. Van's group decided to take a short break. The director of the orphanage got in touch to tell Van that she and the kids were headed to Anchorville. It wasn't long before they arrived on the train from Horation. Welcome, everyone. Glad you could come from Earl's to visit. Oh yes! And it's Grampy Van. Hi Grampy Van, have you been well? Yeah, Grampy is doing just well. Looks like nothing's changed with you kids. Been a minute, Lona. Or Flona? Flona, yeah. You're right, I believe I haven't seen you since last year in Horation. Come now, Jean, say hello. Hi, Grampy, hi, Agnes. You're gonna be showing us around Anchorville today, right? You'd better make it fun. No worries, I've got you kids. Didn't you tell us that today's Jean's last day? Yes, paperwork is finished. After this, I'll be taking Jean to his new parents in the capital. This may be the last time to get to play with his friends from the orphanage. You know, I looked into what happened beneath the surface of the old capitals last year. You and the others put our lives on the line to save us. And I realized putting the children on the airship wasn't part of that. I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you. I want you to at least be able to see the kids before Jean leaves. I know you must be extremely busy, but... Please, we first only did what we had to do back then. And second, we'd be delighted to help the children make some great memories. Alright, kiddos, let's head out. Try to stick together and not get lost, okay? We know, Grampy. I'm so excited. Okay, it's pretty sure you're just staying in to annoy me now. Let's go. Okay. And so Agnes and Van humble tour to Anchorville began. The cityscape, a combination of modern and traditional, was so different from Erelsion that it caught the children's attention. They enjoyed the scenic view of the river running through the city from top the ridge, and toured locations that inspired the famous novel Sunshine on Yes. Additionally, Van took charge of guiding them to all the food stands. And for the grand finale, it took them to La Nuit Chat Noir to enjoy its famous tiramisu. And then... wow, the tiramisu was so good! Right? It was at least as good as the birthday cake Miss Ilona made me. We even got to see the new agency from Sunshine on Yes. Wait a second, you have the same name, the girl from the book. That's right. One of the reasons I love that story so much. Oh, and by the way, my mother's name was Sophie. Really? Oh, that makes me so happy. Wait. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm glad everyone's having a good time. We kinda ran the tour by ear, so I'm glad it worked out. Even finished before the train's departure time. It's about time we had to head to the station actually. Really? Thank you so much, you two. I'm certain the children made some happy memories. Miss Ilona? He's gonna... He's what? Hey, where's Gene? He was just here a second ago. Oh no. You big dummy! You're finally getting a new mommy and daddy! You can't disappear on our last day together. Gene! Man? Yeah, he couldn't have gone far. Ilona, wait here. Please find him, Van. Using everything they learned on the job, Van and Agnes did their best to track Jane down. It wasn't long before they found him. Thank goodness you're okay. I'm sorry it disappeared like that. Everybody must have been real mad. Sophie was that's for sure. But everyone else was also really worried, Sophie included. Something tells me this isn't because you hate your new parents. I already met them a few times and they're really nice people. And I know that if they become my parents for real, I'd definitely be happy. But you're wondering if it's really okay for you to leave your other family like Miss Ilona behind after all that she did raise you. On top of that, you're worried that these feelings might be disrespectful to your new parents. Am I right? How did you know? It's a hunch I got. You know, back when I was at the orphanage, I was like an older brother to everyone. Honestly, I thought I was kind of a brat, not like you. I think I was just lonely looking back on it. Because plenty of people were in my family in those days, but they kept leaving me behind. It hurt, and I even got into fights because of it. I was starting to stand out, and not in a good way. Even still, Director Arkwright continued to give me a place I could call home. Of course you can't stay, this is your home. Of course you can't stay, this is your home. Of course you can stay, this is your home, your family. But one day you'll find the place where you truly belong. And when you do, you have to move forward without looking back. I know it'll be sad when that day comes. However, wherever you end up, remember that you'll always be one of my beloved children. Wherever I end up, huh? It was because of that I said I was able to start to open up to the others. And now I've got the kind of friend I could never hope to replace. Director Arkwright might be gone, but my connection to the orphanage remains. Heck, these days I've started to think I like my new home and who I am. And remember, Jean, it's okay to find happiness. I'm sure your family wants that for you too, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Jean! Jeez, what have you been doing? We don't have any more time to play. The train's leaving soon. I want to see the capital with you too. Guys, I want my new parents to know all about my family at the orphanage. Sounds good to me? Make sure to introduce them. I feel bad for Miss Alona and the children. It'll be difficult for them. Yeah, but this ain't be goodbye forever. These days, there'll be all sorts of ways to say and judge. Especially compared to when I was a kid. You know, I already heard about some of your childhood memories with Elaine and Kincaid. But it was nice to hear about your father for a change. Might have to go running my mouth. Let's just say I finally worked through my own feelings. All that stuff that happened after leaving the orphanage, I mean. Oh. Apparently I was dumped in front of the orphanage not long after I was born. The letter that came with me opened with, "This child is a devil. We can't raise him." After that was just a bunch of empty apologies. Director Arkwright took me in without hesitation anyway, yet I never... Once I was saved from the cult, Masters used his connection so that the orphanage would know that I was okay. And yet I never went back, couldn't go back. How could I? He betrayed me. I have thought he had sold me off. Even if it had just been for a moment, I had doubted that kind of generous man. How could I go back and face him after that? And then, when I was still training to be a Spriggan, I read an obituary in the local paper. The director had passed away. I looked into what had happened later when I was in Horation for work. Turns out, he never stopped looking for me after I went missing. Even while he was running the orphanage, he would reach out to his connections and travel everywhere, all in the hopes of finding me. So until the time that he found out I was okay, that all the stress finally caught up with him and made him sick. I can't say I know how, but he seemed to understand my hesitation and resisted the urge to reach out to me himself. From what I heard, he spent his last breath praying that I had found a new home for myself. A new home? Way back then, Director Arkwright said something to me. Ben, you are not a... Many people in this world feel as though they don't have a place where they belong. You are someone who knows what real pain is. That means that you are better equipped to be there for the people who need you. And I believe that that is what will help you find a place you can call home. Is it that, huh? Don't tell me. Tell me, is that how you came to start answering for RPGs? Who can say? To be honest, I'd forgotten he said all that. Never did pay him back for the things he told me. Even now, I wish I should have been there for his latter moments. Ben. Hey, it's all in the past now. It is my style, bro. Brood over something like this. Still, if that's kind of learn how to love in a new family, then I guess this whole ordeal might have been worth it. I agree. And I think you didn't get through to him. Especially because you've come to the same realization yourself. Just like you told Jean, it's okay if you find happiness. There sure are people who want you to.
So please, Van, please don't regret thinking back on the people you care about. Your father wanted you to be happy. Wanted you to find a place where you belong. Wanted you to smile. That's all. And I'm sure he and the goddess are smiling right now as well. As they watch over you.
Yes.
But what do I know, right? I'm just some girl who only now learned about all of this. But I do get it, Van. After all, I feel the same way as your father, just as much as Director Arkwright. No. Maybe even more. I want you to find happiness.
I swear, you really are something else. But I guess that goes for me too, huh? You guys, and you in particular, have been doing your damnedest to make sure I realize it. Makes me look pretty pathetic, huh?
I think that's just part of what makes you, you. You've brought so many of us into your circle, and helped us to take a step forward. I'll always be glad I met you, from the bottom of my heart.
That goes for the both of us. Man, what did I do to deserve friends like you?
Well, not to steal your words, but that goes for the both of us. You better prepare yourself, though, because I'm just going to keep on growing, and then one day you'll say, "Damn, there ain't many women like her," and you'll sit around moping over the one that got away. I bet then you'll realize just what you've been missing out on.
Well, I'll look forward to that day.
After that, the two spent their remaining time together, and after a bit, they met up with their friends and resumed work. Anya's connection level went up, deepening your friendship. Alright. That's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed the stream as much as I did, and I hope to see you all next time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe on Sunday, maybe later. I'm not 100% convinced I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm hoping to do so, but there are other things I have to take care of, so who knows. Please thank you all for watching, and hope to see you all next time for more Trails Beyond the Horizon. Goodbye everybody.
Well,